Lead Farmer 73. I'm back again this morning. Listen, okay, I wanted to show you guys something. I haven't used this thing in years. Well, I ain't gonna say years. I didn't use it all last year. I bought it. I've had it for about 2 years, and I said, I'm gonna finally use it, which is this tumble composter. Usually, I put my compost right in that bin, right in that bin, and I just turn it over. It works. Or I put it in the chicken coop. But I got so much in the bin, I got so much in the coop, I don't know where else to put it. So I started using this the other day. Give me a second. Okay, I started using this thing just to see how it will work out. I used it a while back, and it really does work. It don't work better than a bunch of chicken scratching at it, but it works. So what I do is take all my kitchen scraps, like I keep telling everybody, celery, eggshells, coffee grounds, banana peels. I just keep putting that in a bag until it's full. And then at the end of the week or whenever it gets full, I usually dump it in one of my beds. I dig a big hole and I dump it in one of the beds and cover it back up. But this week, I've been dumping it in my composter and seeing how that pans out. Let's see. Give me 2 ticks, all right? Let's get this bag open. All right. And now, I just dump all that stuff in there. See if I can get that on. That's it. It's that simple. Now, I'm going to rinse this bag out. I'm going to come dump that water in that recycler and use that bag again. So, for anybody that's composting, I mean, it's not that hard. You don't need this thing, and to be honest with you, the only real reason I'm using it is because I spent like $200 on this stupid thing like 2 years ago. You don't need this. You don't need it. Don't waste your money. You can use Rubbermaid bin, little bucket, couple of Home Depot buckets, or just pick a spot in your yard. You don't need that thing. It's really totally unnecessary. But just to let you know, compost is good, and it's not just good for gardening. Let's get something straight. It's chilly out here. Whew, and I'm bald-headed. Burr. Look, it's not just good for composting. I mean, it's not just good for your garden. I also think about, it's good for the environment. Stop throwing so much stuff away. I'm gonna let you in on a quick story, real quick. Years ago, I used to be a truck driver. I was a truck driver for a short period of time. Not my thing. Not knocking truck drivers, because I'm gonna tell you something. It take a real bad man to drive one of them things and like it. But I am gonna say this: wasn't my cup of tea. And with that being said, one of the things I had the pleasure of doing is driving a garbage truck. Driving a garbage truck, especially a garbage semi. People don't really see those that much in a lot of cities, but I used to drive the big, long semi truck, the 30-footer, and I would dump that big trailer of trash at the local dump, at the landfill. Until you've been to a landfill and saw exactly all the stuff that we waste every single day, you know what? You know why I had to let that job go? I went to another truck driving company to work for. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand looking at how much stuff we waste and throw away every day. And that actually got me composting and trying to recycle as much stuff as you possibly can. Composting should be second nature to all of us. Because it's simple. Everything doesn't have to go in the freaking trash. Some things can be reused, number one. For instance, you go out and you spend tons of money on a drink bottle. You know, you working out and you go and you buy some special drink bottle so you can drink while you work out and everything. How stupid is that? And then you turn around and drink Gatorade, throw that bottle in the trash, where all you had to do was buy the Gatorade and keep reusing the same bottle over and over and over and over and over again. If you ever came to my house, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and this ain't a hood factor. This is, I do this because it's right. You will be, I don't give a damn if we drinking a $300 bottle of champagne. You will be drinking it out of a jar. You will be drinking out of a jar. You know why? It's because you can keep using them over and over and over and over and over again. When I'm sitting out here on my back porch and I'm on the barbecue grill and I'm drinking an ice cold beer, it's not in some fancy mug. It's usually in a mason jar. It's not country, it's not ghetto, it's just right, you know? And then here's the other thing about drinking out of a mason jar. You can put the lid back on so stuff don't fly in it. Because you mess around and start drinking beer, it attract gnats and everything else. Next thing you know, you just drank beer and you had a little hors d'oeuvre that you wasn't expecting. But listen, recycle, you guys. Recycle, reuse, compost. It's just natural. It's just, everybody want to save the world, help the world. There's so many simple ways to do that. You don't have to join some weird group and, you know, go spray paint the White House and stuff like that. You don't got to do stuff like that. You can do stuff by yourself. So, it's that simple, you guys. Teach your kids how to reuse stuff, recycle, save the world. Love you. Laird Farmer 73, and I'm out.